Sita. I'm a final year student studying in Beta Christian University, majoring in International Business Management. And through this video, I'm going to share to you about my future plan and also my self-discovery. For this video, I'm going to use the framework developed by Mr. Casey Chan, which is action learning. In this framework, action learning is an equation starts with what, then goes to why, how, who, when, where, and finally how much, which is linked back to the action learning. In here, what refers to what my purpose of life is. Then why refers to why I have to pursue it. And the next in the how, I'm going to explain on how I'm going to pursue it. Then the next step is who is my supporting stakeholders or the people who can help me to pursue my purpose. Then when refers to the schedule for me to achieve my purpose. Then the next is where, which is I need to identify where it goes right and wrong. And the last but not least is how much do I need to improve in order to achieve my purpose. In what, I'm using coherent strategy framework to explain about my purpose of life. It starts with my vision. My vision is an outstanding business leader in a multinational company, where my mission is to improve the quality of life of the people surrounding me. I have 3 values in my life that will support me, which are holistic thinking, means that I need to look at things from all different perspectives. Integrity, which means being honest with myself. And finally, leadership. To achieve my vision, I need a coherent strategy. And in here, the strategy is that I need to know myself better. Therefore, I did several self-assessment tasks to know my individual competence, team capacity, organizational capability, as well as 5 levels of management and leadership and entrepreneurship development. The first task is Big 5 personality task. Here, you can see that I have the highest score in agreeableness as well as openness. Agreeableness means that I have the tendency to put others' needs ahead of mine and to cooperate rather than compete with others. And I also experience a great deal of empathy and tend to get pleasure of serving and taking care of others. While openness means that I have the tendency to think in abstract, to be creative, adventurous, and intellectual. I enjoy playing with ideas and discovering novel experiences. However, I have relatively low score in extroversion, which means that I tend to be fairly independent and do not need a lot of admiration or recognition from others in order to feel satisfied. The next task is entrepreneur task. The overall score I got from this task is 46%, which suggests that I'm not highly enterprising in my present activities. And this also suggests that I prefer to work in employment. And perhaps I also prefer to support enterprise rather than take a lead. In this case, I score medium score for need for achievement, creative tendency, and also calculated risk taking. However, I score low on need for autonomy and locus of control. In this case, I want to emphasize on the creative tendency since it has the highest score. Having a medium score suggests that I prefer to consider tried and tested enterprising ideas that are more straightforward to implement and which is fit to my lifestyle. As I have mentioned before, my vision is to be an entrepreneur. Therefore, I need to develop all these aspects in order to be an outstanding entrepreneur. In terms of learning styles, I scored the highest on reflector, followed by pragmatics and theories. This combination actually shows that I have a thoughtful yet comprehensive learning styles. I also reflect a lot on past experiences and lessons learned so that I don't repeat the same mistake twice. In terms of team roles, I scored the highest for the team worker. It means that I help the team to gel, using my versatility to identify the work required and complete it on the behalf of the team. Therefore, my strength is that I am a cooperative and perceptive, as well as diplomatic person. However, I can also be indecisive in a crunch situation and tend to avoid confrontation. The last but not least is the leadership task. The highest score I got from this task is building relationship aspect. This can happen because I have preference toward teamwork as my role in a team. Therefore, I value building relationship and communicating with the team members. And I also believe that this relationship can also motivating and inspiring others to work harder. The next is why I have to pursue my vision. In here, I'm going to ask myself 5 whys. The first is why I need to have vision. The reason is simple because it is a fundamentally necessity to attain a meaningful and fulfilling life. Where there is no vision, there is no direction. And where there is no direction, there is usually a confusion. The second is why planning is vital. It is to see how much I have progressed towards my project goal, and when I follow the plan properly, I can reduce the necessary time and effort of achieving the goal. The next is why self-discovery is important for my future, because it can lead to the right career, make me look inward and find my natural talents, help me harness my unique capabilities which I was born with, and use to create the prosperity and uplift others. The next why I need to ask myself is why improve on knowledge, skills, and experience now. It is because I want to live in a fulfilled life, which requires me to know what I want. However, knowing what will make me happy and self-improvement are not only about knowledge, skill, and experiences, but it also about learning or kaizen. And the final why is why values are important to self-discovery. The reason is values help in improving behavior, instilling respect, and enhancing relationship with others. Knowing what is right or what is wrong is important element in life that shape my character as an individual. The next aspect is how. In how, I'm going to use this framework to explain how I'm going to pursue my vision. Start with self-management or what I want to be. Of course, to be the professional sea coach whose goal is not only improving self but also others. Therefore, what I need as the input is self-awareness or what I know. So as far as now, the knowledge I got is from IPM. And to measure how close or far I'm now towards the output, I need to assess myself. I have not achieved the cum laude title. However, I have achieved the active achiever title. And in order to make the input transferred to the output, I need to have the relationship management or what I do. Therefore, the portfolio is about my investment in life, which is in my case are education and health. And the next is program to carry out my portfolio, which refers to the International Business Management Program. Then move on to the implementation, which refers to my assignment to broaden my knowledge, presentation to develop my skills, organization committees to improve my social power. In this section, the who is refers to the people who can support me to achieve my vision. Of course, it is my family, friends, professionals such as my lecturers, and also my organization later on. As I have mentioned before, I want these people to grow together with me so that I can achieve my vision. Move on to the when. In order to have the right control on my planning, I made my own schedule using the GOT framework. My goal in 5 to 10 years is to be the top executive manager in a multinational company who delivers value of integrity and holistic thinking. The next is my objective in 3 to 5 years are to join MBA program in Human Capital Management to have the expertise and to work in a multinational company outside Indonesia to gain international skills and capabilities. While my short-term target, which is in 1 to 3 years, are to complete my bachelor's degree with active achiever and also cum laude title. The next is to build my career path by working in a multinational company which has subsidiary in Indonesia to gain the real working experiences and knowledge. In where I need to assess the differences between the planning and actualization. And after I can identify where went right, I need to keep the good works and I can also improve it. I also need to identify what went wrong and correct it in order to narrow the gap between the planning and the actualization. And the last but not least is how much. As I mentioned before, my goal is to be a professional C coach. Therefore, I need to improve myself. However, in terms of intelligence, personality traits and preference, and values, interests, motives, or goals are harder to change compared to experience, knowledge, skill, and competencies. Therefore, I'm going to focus on improving my experience, knowledge, skill, and competencies. I also need to make sure that my learning rate is equal or more than my rate of change. So today, I have explained to you about my self-discovery and my future plan. Therefore, this concludes my video for today, and I hope you can also find your self-discovery as well as your future plan. Thank you.